sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Another 1-2 delivery.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Lamet has registered just under 110 innings on the mound. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. That misses 1-2. Slow little roller to third. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on the way.
Ball. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers, and 22 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Peralta leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He might not be the power guy that he once was, but, Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
So now here is Tommy Pham as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not liking to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
And in steps Manny Machado. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them. And I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Will Myers as he swings and hits a laser to right. Calhoun gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. Now here's the first offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Still 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in will be Eduardo Escobar. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 6 tries. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Tim LeCastro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Ground ball right side. Hosmer has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game. The 1-2. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. At the plate now is Trent Grisham, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now here's the first offering.
One ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Lined but speared on a hop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Eric Hosmer to the plate now as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. That was a tough play, so let's take another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a good read off the bat, took a decent route, and he covered over 90 feet to make the grab. Well done. That'll bring up Austin Nola as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Padres down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So now into the box is Madison Bumgarner as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And he got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. One gone in the Arizona 3rd, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ahmed, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Runners on first with one down. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The throw will go to third, and he's safe.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Nola has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The center fielder, number 4.
So stepping in is Ketel Marte, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
This is on the ground over to first. A throw to the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
The pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Tommy Pham. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Tatis is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here's the pitch.
Junior. No, off the plate.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next.
Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Popped him up. Cronenworth is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now is Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-0.
Inside.
Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nick Ahmed goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Lined hard to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now in the box, Trent Grisham as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Reined in. A flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
Now back, the first baseman.
So bases are empty with one gone, and standing in here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Bumgarner has his target and delivers. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Hosmer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Padres leave one. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up is David Peralta. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next up is Ketel Marte. First delivery to him. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Cole Calhoun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Eduardo Escobar standing in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. One left for Arizona. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, here is Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Bumgarner has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A man at third with one away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch hit on the ground to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. So here is Tim LaCastro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stephen Vogt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0, here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Geraldo Perdomo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Buchter will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
And now here is Will Myers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Buchter, the former Angel, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. The 0-1 pitch.
No. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And now a pitch on the way. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're on top 1-0. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. count of 1-1 strike to David Peralta.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled away. And that one yanked just foul. Now another 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. All even now at 1-1. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Now at the plate, Austin Nova. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nola.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Brian O'Grady will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Brian O'Grady.
Now here's the pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Padres down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Matt Strom will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Brian O'Grady remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Machado, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next it'll be Eduardo Escobar. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled off. The next 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Next to hit, Tim LaCastro. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Manny Machado. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Keone Kela comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Keone Kela.
We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Josh Van Meter will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he scores on a daring steal of home. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a swinging bunt. The next 0-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Ahmed struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The next 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the D-backs 2 and the Padres 1. Joaquin Soria takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Joaquin Soria.
Jurickson Profar will come on now and pinch run here.
Jurickson Profar.
So here's Will Myers. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 4.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch on the way, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next, here is Trent Grisham. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Way outside. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. San Diego down to their final strike. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tyler Clippard gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Joaquin Soria hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes.